it's not what we see a lot of times. Lifestealer can go for Mjolnir, and not much people do that, but if it's needed, it's really good item on him.
It's a situational position like this. Like, man, if it gets to a point where they might find this Terrorblade a bit threatening, we can certainly see them itemize an advantage to make sure they have a way to deal with it, because it does feel like it is a lot on the Terrorblade to kind of be able to hit it home. But yeah, I was kind of curious as well. I don't know Mike to play a whole lot of Timbersaw. I'm sure he can play it. So that's why I was anticipating the Mike Sand King, which it is. Timato Timbersaw, though, will be neat to see. Man, Timato, I'm sure, is earning a lot of new fans in this qualifier run. I've only seen him occasionally, time to time, from other cups, other qualifiers, other Tier 2, Tier 3 tournaments. But I feel like this has been his best showing in Dota. Like, it's really impressive, man.
Yeah, I haven't seen much of him before, but the guy does what he needs to do for his team.
And he's playing, you know, with that little bit of a disadvantage. He's their Peruvian import player. I hope it is Peru, but you know, he's their South American import player, and he's not at the house. He's the one member missing from their boot camp. And just look at all the work he's been able to do. I don't know how much of a communication barrier there is or not, but it's always kind of impressive to see, because it's like, do they have that untapped potential and power if they actually made it to a LAN and he was there in person with them, you know?
Yeah, well, imagine playing 1 versus 1, a lineup matchup on a mid. The guy is playing with 15 ping and you're playing with 100, 130 ping. That's a huge difference.
Yeah, and he plays that mid lane very often. He plays that Shadow Fiend role many a time and does it well, too. It's just, you know, it's so impressive to see. And I don't know how old he is, or, you know, how far along he is in his Dota 2 career, but if he's got, you know, time ahead of him, he could definitely turn into
what do you think that I could, because I'm 30, I could...
You're done.
I'm done.
You know,
well, that's
you
I'm
and me,
done.
you know, we're
I'm
done.
like arthritis Dota.
You got to go to Pugna.com and make guides. That's where it's left for you.
I need to go to Pugna.com and just check Jenkins Dota guide.
Jenkins Dota
Fudge guide.
Yeah. Here we get underway here, just a mild trade from both sides. Eagle already looking to invade deep on his Ogre. Was not going to be hanging around long enough to be able to spot out that courier if that's what he's hoping to do. He's here to be a pain in the ass. Hey, how's it going on, Ben? Oh, he sees the courier and he still manages to get it! Oh no! Early takedown, very unfortunate for Onyx. That is a bummer.
Yeah, you need to be careful with that courier. I mean, Ogre can do that smoke between Tier 1 and Tier 2 tower. All on top.
Yeah, this action's happening everywhere here. It looks like bottom lane there's a bit of a trade, but yeah, back at top, he's going to just chase him down, gets him with 2 of the crushes, and it looks like they'll do it. Demon.
Yeah, this might be an actually good game for Jimmy. He's been struggling on that slaughter before to get the blink dagger on the right timing. He's on 400 gold right now. This might be actually it. Terrorblade, this Foreman's shield and Bloodlust.
Yeah, he just used his Metamorphosis and got Bloodlusted too. He was huge.
Plus, Culling Blades is just game, so it's gonna be easy for him to actually last hit. We need to watch the bottom lane. There's gonna be a lot of action, I think. So it's a Dazzle Sanking, that's a really good goal lane.
Yeah.
Sanking, almost level 3 with Culling Blade and Foreman's shield. A lot of them.
Top lane. It looked like they may have been trying to surround Bulba a bit, but not going to be the case here. Really got to say, Freedom are really kind of coming together and helping each other out in a way we didn't see them able to do a lot before. Oh no, top lane. Eagle going a bit too far forward. Demon manages to sneak in from behind, gets the crush, and looks like he should be able to get the finish here unless Eagle's able to sidestep him, jukes around the corner and says, see you later, nerd. Heads off towards the tower. Demon, though, thinks about chasing but doesn't. Oh, that was a bit awkward. Good use of the tree line there by Eagle.
Yeah, sadly, Jimmy was only level 1 there, so there was no sprint. It's a big difference if you're level 1 or level 2 with Slardar. He has a Boots, Ogre, pretty much the same movement speed, but he's Bloodlusted plus Windblade.
Okay, and actually I didn't even really put everything together until I was talking about Demon in that top lane, but they totally shifted the role position here. Dubu on the Warlock. Yeah, so they just took him off the 4 and put him totally on the 5 for this game.
Oh, he got.
I don't want to say he got benched,
Yeah.
you know, for being a 4, but you know, you got to make these kind of adjustments. It looks like, and it's actually working out pretty nicely for them so far. Demon wasn't able to come up in that kill in the top lane, but he's been able to make so much pressure across the map already.
You know what I feel? I feel like Dubu right now. But me and Jimmy were playing in few teams together, and we were playing actually in 6-man teams. So one of us was actually being benched because we were playing the same role. One of us was a water boy. Usually it was Jimmy.
Oh, okay.
Still rooting for him.
Demon, so annoying right now. Look at that. They're like, you want to chase me? You want to chase me? You want to leave your lane and chase me? Yeah, no, you don't. He's just such a nuisance. But, you know, it's fun, and it's a lot of giggles, but eventually you do have to buckle down and get some farm because he is that one vehicle for the Lifestealer. Who else is going to be able to get him into the fight?
That's the only one.
So he needs to, at some point, get farm, get levels. You know, if you're not finding kills or openings, you know, every minute or so, it's, you know, gotta make sure you spend a little bit of me time.
That pretty even matchup, 17 to 19.
Using it first.
He got it. He got it.
Manages to snag it up and force Abed to go into the prison to try to steal it for himself here.
Harry Potter on the top lane. Level 5, almost level 6. We're seeing some questionable item builds on Harry Potter. Going for Radiance. It takes a lot of time to kick in. It might work well, but it didn't work for him, so he might actually consider that this game, especially against Terrorblade Reflection.
Yeah, we've been seeing plenty of Bulba Abaddon through this qualifier. One of those games not long ago, Bulba was actually able to do very similar to this. He manages to work his way through the laning phase with top CS, nearly top net worth of the game. We'll hold that thought here as mid lane BSJ in quite a bit of trouble. Trying to rush on back, the right clicks are chasing. Demon making his move, but Jubei has been able to rotate in. He actually doesn't have a level of a shallow grave, but he has plenty of heals to offer. And that will force him off.
And what does OD have? He's going for Helm of the Dominator build.
OD?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
It's good for some heal, some stats. Very interesting. Oh, he actually might change. I don't know. If he gets some gold, he might actually change to Hand of Midas if needed. It's really a lot of ways to build OD. Depends how the game goes.
How is our boy Mason doing here at the bottom? Currently sitting on 3rd, about a CS 30 and 5. Holds that early Blightstone with a pair of phase boots. Dubu has been his babysitter. Quickly gets the ward deny. He's like, yeah, I may be the ward bitch this game, but I'm going to do a damn good job of it. Nice little deny, nice free gold for him. But trouble's coming. Eagle and BSJ rotating down here. BSJ now has a Sunder, and it looks like he wants to put some use to it.
Yeah, BSJ, do something.
Oh, how about a Bloodlust Metamorphosis?
Yeah,
what level is that Bloodlust? Only
least.
one? Do something funny? Entertain me.
I dare you. I double dare you. BSJ, do something.
Pressure coming from both fronts, though, as they are pushing that bottom lane tier 1. Onyx are pushing the mid lane tier 1 of their own. Mason also way deep into their territory, cutting the creeps, it looks like, preventing them from being able to easily push that tier 1.
And both teams have to go back.
Oh, but Mason, if he hangs around there too long...
Nice TP out of there.
Yeah, he might need to find somewhere TP. Okay.
Oh, maybe he's got to get a creep.
Okay. Alright, they'll just let that happen.
Yeah, the Jimmy on top is getting a lot of XP, and on the bottom, Dubu, so they're giving XP to position 4 and 5 kills. Meanwhile, OD is trying to jungle until his lane comes back to the middle. BSJ is still on the bottom. I don't think they can commit to taking the tower before Metamorphosis is up.
During this time, Kamado on his Timber saw has been managing to kind of find some decent farm here. He's now at the top, 47 and 2 CS on a Timber. He's just about done finishing out his arcanes, and he's level 7. So look for him to probably pick up a TP as soon as these arcanes are complete, and if actions to break out, he might look to get a his hand in the action.
Yeah, that is right. He's just got his arcanes up. He'll have enough gold for a TP, so he can help other lanes.
Something's going down in the bottom lane, I feel, here in a moment. There's a lot of Freedom members down here. Meanwhile, mid lane, it's only Jubei, but he's been hit with a prison. They're thinking about diving for him. He has the grave, but doesn't need to use it yet. And they're cutting back behind the tower. They're looking to go for the finish, but rotations are coming in. Mike's here now. Still only level 5, so close to 6, but doesn't have the epi yet if that's what he's hoping to use. They're surrounded around the tower, and Eagle's going to end up going down in the meantime, but there's going to be the tower finish. Set up the prison to make it a bit easier. Sabato does rotate in, but BSJ's also here to play. Oh, quick hit. They try to shield off the stun. Demon's going to be able to make it away. Nice save there for Bulba. Mike eats some damage and has to step back. Does have that level 6 and that epicenter, but he's very low.
Judging how the team fights are going right now, I'm afraid of if I were Team Onyx lineup. Team Freedom, sorry. Team Onyx's lineup is really doing a good job, especially with that the pattern, and you have shield, you have Astro, so you can save a lot of people with that. Fight so much time.
And Eagle in trouble. Fatal Bonds on the wave, and that's when the open wounds come out. Mason charges onto him, and then quickly invests into the creep to head himself on back because Mike's rotated in. I don't think they have the extra firepower to take Mason down, but
nah, they don't. Warlock is also shining with level 3 Shadow Word. More than enough.
Eagle's still taking that fatal bond damage, man. It's ridiculous how long those last, but he'll head all the way back. He'll heal it up and get himself refreshed and ready. Helm is done now, of course, on Abed as he takes himself back towards that mid lane. Tomato had rotated in to be a part of that party, but took himself promptly back towards the top here. Back on his mission towards that early bloodstone.
Other hand, 1.4k gold.
Oh, okay.
0-1, that's really good.
Yeah. No 20-minute blink dagger this time, it looks like.
Well, who knows? It's Jimmy, man. You don't know what's going to be.
He might get in a crazy-ass fight here in the next few moments and lose a lot of that gold. So, we'll see.
A Baron, level 8, saving 1 point. Okay, he just got this spoil, which is good. You can deny yourself. Plus, Helm of the Dominator is completed and has picked up a creep. Double, yeah, that means so much. Like, you have attack speed increase by 15. You have snare for extra lockdown.
The spoopy skeletons are out now, and you gotta look out for them.
Critical damage is double skeleton.
They'll get you. Look how fast they hit that thing.
Wow.
Oh. Freedom obviously not looking to pull in all the troops quite yet, as it's going to be a sack of this tier 1 bottom lane. Yeah, they've had BSJ down here for quite a while, I feel like, trying to move his way forward into tier 1 tower. Do you think that he should go for that early Yasha he likes to do?
No. We've seen some Terror Blades skipping Dragon Lance. I think it's a must-have item on it because of the stats. I mean, with Yasha, you lack that 10 extra strength it gives you.
Because Terror Blade just, again, it's just got no life at all. I mean, the guy's got armor, but his life sucks.
Yeah, even with that unique strength from Hila, you have 700. It's just sad.
So it would be nice to have that little bit of extra meat on the bones from certain Dragonlance here, but we'll have to see as BSJ continues to hold and pocket the money what he ultimately ends up deciding on. It looks like he's just queued up that Dragonlance. Oh, never mind, he changed his mind to a Manta. It was on Dragonlance for seriously like 5 seconds. He's like, you know what, Manta?
Yeah, we were poking the BSJ to do something funny. He's actually doing it right now.
We'll see. We'll see what he ultimately decides to go for here. But look at that. He's got the blink dagger. This is so good for him. But they've already made their move on Freedom. Looking to go for Mason, but he popped the rage. Avoids all the trouble and takes it right back to Mike. But Mike was hit with the grave. Goes for the TP and makes it out.
What? Jimmy missed the stun.
Barely missed it, I guess. That was so close to call, but Mike was able to make it away. Demon is going to settle for a new target and for Eagle as he tries to hide within the trees, but he's been hit with the amp damage and he will be finished. On the other side, it is BSJ in a lot of trouble and he will be slashed down. No mana and nothing to bring out the Saunter.
What was Freedom trying to do there with initiation, just from Sanking and Dazzle? Wow, that's really not how you want to play it. Jimmy has his Blink Dagger up a little too short. He was trying to be greedy on both Dazzle and Sanking.
Yeah.
So Sanking lived, which is a pretty big problem because he just got his Blink Dagger up, but still Onyx got this game in their pockets. Can you say pockets?
No, it's Pockets, goddammit. But Pockets is, we'll get the message across.
Still his little pockets.
Tier 2 down. Only one Tier 2 remains at the top. Things feeling so good for Onyx. It's hard to believe it's only 4-0.
Yeah, but the game is pretty intense. But
7,500 net worth lead for Onyx off only this 4 kills.
This is big. Oh, a Baron, man. Please don't go Radiant. Just get some items and finish the game. They want to go again.
Tomato mid lane. This poor Timbersaw really hasn't been able to kind of make a name for himself at all here. The peaking window for a lot of these Freedom heroes is just a little too far forward, and Onyx are just bringing it to them, and they're just not ready.
They're not ready for their hero. We have Ogre who's level 5, we have Dazzle level 7.
Oh, there's got to be a tome or something for this poor Ogre. Level 5 still?
We have a 700 HP Terrorblade. Time for Trust.
TP's to bottom. I'm looking to give a tower away easily. Won't be able to take it down without a deny, but Demon's here. He actually has the pocket bomb. Mato jumps in. That's when the pocket pops in. Mato's going to get crushed down, and then next will be Mike. Onyx continue to go up and up. Looking to absolutely shake off game number 1, going unscratched still in game 2, 6-0. The chase is on for the man made of bananas, but Demon's there. Catches both of them.
Go Demon.
And lets him go.
Fall down. Alt is the creep. I mean, Alt is the courier. I mean, you see team Onyx is approaching your base. They took all tier 2 towers, and you still decide to go for Yasha, and you have 800 HP. Yeah. That's what you want to have, actually.
Paper blade at this point.
You have high armor, and that's it. Nice, is it? Yeah, it's Echo Saber. Yeah.
Double the pleasure, double the fun. Each attack.
Yeah. 2 creeps again from 2 come with the dominance. One extra Sister Zora plus back leader Zora. Some extra damage. They're going in right now. The
Yeah,
rock is ready.
They got
Everything is ready.
so much of an advantage. There is no reason to pump the brakes if you're Onyx. So here they come. Bottom lane. Going right into the high ground here. Boba happy to be the tank, the siege engine here. So the Mason will begin their work. Mike lines up a double stun. Looking to dish out the shot for damage. Can they get some burst? No, nice prison from Abed. Big rock. Rock from the back lines will help get the finish. Mike's going to be going down. So is the tier 3. Right to the racks they go. No fussing around here if you're Onyx. Good crush from Demon. Just slowing down and forcing Freedom back. There's the buyback from Mike. Re-engages on the Bulba, which is going to force out the borrowed time. Eagle's eating a lot of damage. There goes the Sandy's Eclipse. Takes out the Dazzle, and Abed will scoot on in to go for the finish of Banana. Meanwhile, Mike tries his best with an epicenter. They'll finally earn themselves at least 1 kill onto Bulba, but this is looking like a shutout for Onyx as they claim 11-1 game number 2. We're going to a game number 3,
boys. Yeah.
Woo!
This is what I was talking about. We want to see some good Dota. It adds more hype. This is the 3rd game. And, well, I